Alright, cool. I think I'm all set.
Nice.
What you doing?
Gonna look at... Do you guys know the M plus sub creation list?
Yes.
Alright, so... I know they're not, like, perfect. And I kind of shit on them most of the time. Like, I think they're kind of dumb. But I screenshotted them, and I'm just gonna, like, talk about pugging with different specs. If you guys want to hang, more than welcome to.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna craft some gear and eat. So
Sweet. Okay. If you want to pull up my my stream and just like mute it, you'll see what I'm talking about.
yeah, got it up.
Cool. All right, so this is the tank tier list. It kind of surprised me that Prop Paladin was the best. Apparently, have you guys been playing with Prop Paladins a lot?
Yes.
Only Corey is my prop paladin.
True. Oh wait, don't you? Yeah, don't you main Prop Paladin? Nope. I just play with Kyle. Really, I think Carmine's been taking on his. Prop
I
Paladin.
main prop pally.
Yeah. Word. Okay. Is it particularly strong this week for any reason, or is it just like really good in general? Because they've got it at S tier here, above Warrior and Brew.
I don't know. To me, I think it would mostly involve around like the interrupts.
True.
Like,
if
like,
stuff's
Especially
standing
when,
sanguine,
yeah, the sanguine, yeah.
grouping them like D-Toll if a bunch of shit's just standing in sanguine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty strong. And then Prot Warrior is top of A, obviously. Prot Warrior is good. I think Bear's in C, and the only reason it's not in like anything lower is because it has Typhoon, probably.
That's my guess as well.
I don't know. Dude, I was having a lot of fun on Bear.
When is Prot not like in S? Is there anything that it's never like not in S? I feel like it's always top.
I'm not sure.
I've seen so many Prot Paladins, to be honest. They're like the biggest OGs right now.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
with prop pallies is spell block. So prop pallies can act like block spells, whereas prop warriors can only do physical. And the meta right now is just so revolved around, not meta. Sorry, the dungeons we're facing are so heavily into magic damage that with scaling of gear and everything, prop pallies are just absolutely becoming OGs.
Nice,
That's
nice.
true.
And Brew's pretty good too, especially with Ring of Peace and everything.
But I mean, prop warriors still have a way to deal with magical damage. And spell shield, and they also have the other spell that blocks a lot of spells for a certain amount of
it's
time.
It's not as consistent.
You just gotta know when to use them properly.
Gotcha.
Only there was a weak aura that was developed
A spell
by
reflect.
someone that can tell a warrior when to use spell reflect.
Oh shit. I'll link it too. Cool. Alright. Well, I feel like this list kind of makes sense. I was kind of surprised that Warrior wasn't the top. But whatever. That makes sense. Let's go Healer. Oh my god. Plot twist. Evoker's good.
What? Man,
Oh,
what the
what's
fuck is holy?
Yo, look at Holy down in
Oh
the
my
gutter.
god.
Down in the gutter.
Funny.
Then
It's
Pulley
funny
and
that-
Mistweaver swaps places there.
Yeah. It's funny that Disc is so much higher than Holy. Why do you guys think that is?
It's that new build that they call Squid Priest.
Oh, really?
There's a new build for it that where it just goes like insane, but has a lot of
Yeah.
button bloat.
Yeah, I tried playing it a bit. I mean, I only did probably 12s and around there. Yeah, there is a lot of buttons. I don't know that I got to a high enough key where I had to heal really. There's a lot of just passive healing. But it was pretty fun. I feel like I did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it could be the damage. It's probably the damage because this one doesn't bring any
And if you don't have
additional.
a shadow already, then having a priest is pretty sick. I think.
Yeah, there's just quite a learning curve with disc as well. So a lot of newer players probably won't get it, and they'll fail miserably with it.
True. Or if they're going for a new spec, they'd probably
Yeah.
go for Evoker. And Druid's obviously strong, as always, and has Typhoon. Yeah, Evoker has Typhoon too, pretty much.
Yeah,
they're
and a
both
free
pretty sick.
knock-up as well.
Like a lot of this week, especially... Sorry, I'm like choking. Especially like in medium keys is just like managing Sanguine, I think. Like so, anything with a knock is super strong. Like I think Mistweaver for like 20s is probably higher than it would be on this list. You know what I mean? Like just being able to knock stuff. I don't know, just my opinion.
I guess that's true. Because this is what, 21? Yeah, 21 to 27.
Yeah, so this data, I should have said this to begin with, it's 21 to 27, which is basically like the keys I'm just barely, like I don't think I've timed above a 21. I think I have 121. There's maybe a Shadowman or something. I'm like, that's why I don't even know how I feel about this list, because I don't know that I should talk about this, because I'm not even doing these keys, you know? But it's fun to talk and speculate. I don't know, what level of keys are you guys up to? Kind of around the same?
Yeah, I'm at like the 20 mark. To be able to continue, I just need to start going above 20s on my pally.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, after I do the melee and range, I'm gonna pull up like Raider IO and look at the different like key brackets. I think it's kind of interesting. Let's do melee. Is that sub as the highest?
Mhm.
Yeah, sub and Havoc.
Oh shit! Why is Havoc so good? Oh, you're re-rolling Havoc too, as we speak.
I mean,
Is it just
Pally's
really good damage?
Pally's still gonna be my main. Havoc, I think, is just their damage kit, and like you're basically working around Essence Break, which is on a 40-second cooldown. So that's like basically every pull you're getting massive burst. I mean, with Prot Pally on the rise, you know, several other classes like Warlocks and stuff, DH 5% buff is always big.
That's
Can't knock Darkness, being
They're
able to
pretty
be on.
tanky. I feel like.
Yeah,
I feel like we were just talking. Weren't we just looking at a VOD Prey where I was like, "Yo, this Demon Hunter, I'm not even healing him. He has Blur Up, and he's just like leech healing himself."
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, and Darkness is pretty sick. It's like not
Yeah.
reliable, but every now and then you're like, "Oh, this is kind of money."
Yeah, it's a good CD.
yeah, and you can drop it down to a 3-minute cooldown, which, you know, you can use twice on most Tyran bosses once you're above 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, some even fortified depending on the situation. I think it comes in pretty clutch.
Word, yeah. And then Enhance was really high too. We played
Yeah.
with who? Tilt really was the only
Earlier.
Enhance we've played with.
Yeah.
But it seems really strong, yeah. And the kick is so good.
Yeah, the enhance is like really strong with especially the range kick too. I think their weakness still is like the only thing holding them back from being S tier is their survivability.
Yeah, they have like what, one defensive, then they can
Yeah, and
use
one
healing
defensive.
surge with their Maelstrom procs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of squished. But we say that about Hunters, and then Prey's kind of owning over here. I don't know. But that's why I
Yeah,
feel like this I don't know how accurate these tier lists are for us. Maybe I can get like a 20s to 23 version or something. Or maybe they don't have that. Because I feel like the higher keys being in this pool kind of like skew it. But I don't know. Yo, sub is... Wait, is that sub? Oh no, that's not sub. I'm sorry. That's survival. What an idiot.
Yeah, survival at the bottom.
Those icons are very similar. Frost in the gutter too. What the fuck?
Yeah, Frost is definitely in the gutter.
I haven't seen
Yeah, it's-
Frost at all. I don't know who plays Frost.
I feel like
I keep
anyone who
forgetting.
plays Frost probably just plays Unholy right now. I mean,
Yep. Without a doubt.
I don't know if Sim plays Frost. I've only seen him do Unholy, I think. Yo, I kind of want to play Feral. Like, I have it set up. I want to do like a 16 key or something that no one cares about, but like a high enough key where it doesn't die instantly. I think I could do pretty good. and
Yeah.
now's the time to try.
You talked about a rogue main, and I really should try rogue like in earnest. I've only got it leveled, or I'm leveling it now, but like they're always just so good in so
They're
many
so
situations.
good. That's why I always ask people like, do you like rogue at all? Because I always support anyone who wants to reroll rogue. We need like a solid, like, yo, where's Pete?
Yeah, I know.
Pete fucking owns. Roaston's really good too, but he's not on that much. But yeah, I feel like rogue is just so good, and like shroud and stuff, and like a rogue and a tank that are like working together can pretty much stop like everything important, and then just like have a backup helping eventually. But
Yeah,
I
especially
feel
if they're
like 90%
sub,
you
they're
can do
always
that.
weaving in and out of stealth.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
why you're seeing so many balanced rogue and enhancement groups, because it really, supports the the solar beam play, and then you don't really need to rely on it as much outside of it.
right. Yo, I've been playing Boomy. I've been playing Feral Kick with Solar Beam.
Yeah, but that just kind of feels bad, doesn't it? Because you're giving up other
Yo,
things.
not when I save a pull. When there's
No, I'm
fucking-
not-
when I come flying in your own cat form, crunch.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
just
don't
kidding.
disagree.
It feels
with
bad
that.
to have to shift and kick stuff, but it's kind of just fun. It's definitely not best. Like, I'm losing damage. It does feel bad, actually. You do. Yeah, you're right. But every now and then, like twice a key, I come flying, kick something like a hero cat.
It's good to have as a last resort kind of
Mhm.
kick.
Like, I'll kind of just keep an eye out, like, okay, my beam's on CD and everyone just kicked that thing, so, like, the next thing I gotta look out for. Whereas, like, I'm not, like, trying to be part of a melee kick rotation, but, like, if I notice we're fucked, like, I can kind of prepare and just kick it, so it's kind of nice. Yeah, alright, let's check out range. Yo, what?
Surprise.
This just in shadows good? Huh?
I mean, they have good damage, and I mean, PI for all
No,
the
I know.
DKs
They're
is
awesome,
nice. The off healing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I think people just don't like it because it's awkward to play right now.
Yeah, I was trying to learn it, and I was having a lot of fun, and then I know they just reworked it on the PTR, and I'm like, okay, well,
It's
let
like
me just
not worth.
wait, because I'm
Yeah.
not trying to, like, get good at some, like, random alt spec, and then it's just gone, so I'll just wait. I think it's very cool, like, it looks cool. They summon, like, the ghosties, and the tentacles, and the thing from beyond is fucking sick. So, like, I think it's a cool spec. I hope it's fun to play, because I wouldn't mind playing it as, like, an alt spec.
What
Obviously,
surprises
Prey
me-
has more experience than me.
What surprises me on the list is fire.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, I almost never see good fire mages.
That's why I feel like this isn't like a pug type of list, like, and I don't think Fire Mage is like good for pugging like medium keys. Maybe it is. I like Fire. I think it's cool as fuck. I like when it's good too. It's just like cool. BM is B.
Yeah.
Above
Bad.
Marks.
Yo,
Wow.
Marks is in the gutter. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, Prey, you did what the fuck? How much damage? What was that meter? That was a fake meter though, right?
It wasn't a complete meter. It was a not good, and then it was a bricked not good.
Fake meter alert. Yo, I was ready to.
We didn't
Hype
make
it
it to
up.
the end.
Gotcha.
In
No,
short.
I mean, it was still a lot of damage though. It was good. Awesome.
Yeah.
I think one misleading thing is, or well, underrated thing that I've seen in like some of like the top groups pushing 27s and 28s is the Shadow Priest's like vitality buff. So that is like absolutely insane, because I'm watching groups, literally the only reason why they're surviving some boss mechanics, like Croth, like doing the 4th tick of Croth scream, is they're literally dropping to sub like 3-4% health from full with like defensives and surviving it.
What is it? What does it do?
Gives you 5% health, max health.
Oh,
So that going out to the whole group is like in some situations I've seen where it's actually saved.
Damn. Yeah, that
People.
can be pretty big.
Like on these 27 keys, like we're nowhere near that, but like, you know, the top guys in the world doing that.
Right. Didn't we have that monk that was alive by like 1% literally yesterday? And I was like, yo, it was my druid buff.
Oh yeah,
Save
yeah.
this guy.
and the fort.
Oh, it was the fort. Yeah, it was the fort.
That
and the
wasn't-
druid buff.
It was in the
Defense.
vault. He got hit by a swirly on the first
Oh,
boss.
fuck. Yeah. He
Like
had
down
like
to
a
2%.
shred of health. It's like, yep, that was the buffs. That's it.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yo, Avlock is just perma-bad. I don't think I've ever like known that it's good. And then randomly, like it's in the MDI in like 1 or 2 keys, and it's like just the best. And I don't understand why. So I don't know what's going on. Destro, I think owns, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just being used because of high mobility on some of the fights where Destro can't needs to lock down and just reign in a spot. That's the only reason why they brought it in the MDI. It's just because you're basically dragging the whole like dungeon basically.
Gotcha.
The last time I saw Affliction actually be good was back in Legion. Like they were insane in Legion.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I was gonna
they got
say.
nerfed several times and they were still at the top.
I feel like when we met Dark, he was like trying to play Affliction, but I could be wrong. I feel like I remember seeing that icon like on my CDs. But this was in like a Sanguine Depths season. I don't know.
Yeah, this was because this was the whole Malefic Grasp thing happened, and then it changed,
Yeah, that
And
would have been Legion pretty much.
and then everyone was like obsessed with it because they changed Malefic Grasp. Yeah, I'm not sure, but
Yo, why is Devastation Evoker bad? Like, well, I guess.
Yeah,
it's just
I feel like
medium.
I pump on them.
Dude, they're like
They have free
crap.
Typhoon knockup as well, so
They're
like
just zipping around like tanky.
especially
They
on-
have an alter time. They have 2 charges of scales, I think, right? And like,
yeah.
dude, if you PI
Even
an
Deep Breath
Evoker
stun as well.
for their
Like
CDs, they're just like
give tons.
especially on
something.
this week because it's a Sanguine week. Like I feel like that would be really good for Evoker.
Yeah, maybe for the next episode I'll do like, here's the pug tier list that we just. I feel like, I don't know, not always the same. I guess if you're doing a fucking plus 26 key, like, yeah, an Evoker's dog shit compared to a priest, but I don't know. Grain of salt with everything, right? All right, so then tab over here. Let's see. All right. Now I've got Raider IO over here. I was looking at BM hunters.
It's insane that like considering they're viewed as a very squishy class that they're still doing
Hey,
26.
look how
and
far ahead
27.
the top. Look at the difference between the top 2. It's like 100 points.
Yeah,
110
geez.
points. Oof. Guys popping off. Okay, so I was gonna look at if you look at all runs, and then you do like 20s and up.
Yeah.
Let's do by tank, like individual. So 20s and up or 15s and up, and then so like if you look at 15s and up, bears 10% of everything, and if you look at 25s and up, 1.8. There's 24 druids. Or 24 sightings of druids? Is that how that works?
I think so. Yeah.
Holy shit.
24 druids have completed a 25 or
Okay,
higher.
got you. So if they do more than one, it only counts as one, right?
Yeah, it still counts as one.
Got you. Interesting.
Kind of surprised Brewmaster isn't higher.
For what, 25s?
Yeah. I feel like they can do quite a bit in the right hands.
Yeah.
See,
Like
Yeah,
unless
that's
I'm
the
tanking,
thing.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing on a Brewmaster.
Brewmaster is like a very interesting tank because your 100 to 0 really quick.
It reminds me of DK. Like when I'm healing them, I don't feel like I'm really in control of like I pretty much can just hot them up. Like I can external them when I would normally, but I don't really know what the fuck is going on. Like I feel like
really
I
on
feel like
that
you can't really
drive.
carry like a good brew. the way
Yeah.
that you-
Brew has a very high skill cap,
Yeah.
is the way I would say it.
Mhm. Like I don't really understand what's going on. Like, and some of them are just tanky as fuck, and some of them are just not. I don't know if it's like a early season tier set thing, but I haven't really healed a lot of them. I really just heal like D-Rand on his brew. He's pretty good, or really good. And what Deaden plays as brewmaster? Like I don't really heal them a ton. But I thought they'd be strong, especially if you play with like physical damage. Since Windwalker's like not too good. Get that buff. Warrior obviously cranking. So let's look kind of more at. I want to look 15 and up, and then like 20 and up.
Yeah,
It's actually pretty balanced.
for 15s, I think, yeah, you're not really in a point where you're having to really focus on a comp more than like playstyle preference, right? I feel like once you're going above 20s is where you have to start considering that.
Yeah, so let's look at 20s here. Yeah, warriors and paladins are 50% combined, and the rest over here. Honestly, we were talking about demon hunters the other day, right? Demon hunters are like, I don't know. I like healing them. I know you're re-rolling one. Maybe we can find out how they work.
So demon hunter is an interesting tank. I would say so opposite to a prot pally, which is very pug friendly. Demon hunters are very like group reliant.
Yeah.
Bringing out like external cooldowns, like I don't know, just like, you know, healer bark or the time dilation, warriors, and then bringing in like stuns with like windwalker monks. Like they're relying on that stuff, even though they can technically kite very well. Yeah, so they're just relying on being able to have that stuff to fill in the gaps between their like spikes and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. I played season 1 of Shadowlands. That's kind of my main. I was tanking, and like pretty much that was the kiting season anyway. Like literally the whole time was just me like calling binding shots, trees, vortex, and the cardboard assassins. But then like sometimes if I had meta, like if I had big meta, which is like what 3 minutes, and then you have like the breath to extend it. Like I was like tanky as fuck for a second, or I don't know, 30 seconds or whatever. And
them having demonic is pretty big.
Yeah, I don't know how it works now, but like it would seem very like all or nothing when I was playing it. Like I don't know, I was either like tanky god or I'm literally just running, like calling for help. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Down to run some keys at the end, see how it goes.
Yeah.
And Blood DK is solid as always. I'm happy for Blood DK, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Blood DK is definitely one of those tanks where they choose. It's up to them whether they live or not. It's kind of outside of anybody's control.
And I like
that's why they're one of my favorite tanks because of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Like, if you're a Blood DK player, like you're doing fine, but it's not like everyone has to play Blood DK. It's fun. Alright, let's look at.
Yeah, you also have like so much control over a pack with like Abomination Limb, your double grip. Then you also have Chains of Ice now for a slow if you need it. Like,
yeah, there's good mob control.
Blinding Sleep for an AoE disorient as well. It's like,
yeah, the grips are really nice.
It's nice. Yeah, there's certain keys where you go and you're like, nice, we have a Blood DK.
Yeah,
Maybe not good.
I have a feeling come season 3, I think Blood DKs will take off.
Yeah.
Because of gear scaling.
They always do. Every expansion, they end up near the top.
Yeah.
One day I'll play them. I'm like leveling my Blood DK slowly. It's like 65 or something, but not like really. It's not like priority. But one day I'll play it. I like it. Like I feel like I have way more control over the mobs. Even compared to like warrior, just like with the grips, like stuff, like things will leap like to my range and I'll like mouse over grip them and just yoink. Like it feels pretty sick.
It's definitely nice, and if you need to, there's that one talent that slows mobs by like 90% in your death and decay. So you can just kite if you need to.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm swapping over to healers. 20s and up. Yo, Druid is popping off.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, those externals are insane for them.
And Typhoon and stuff is really good. And like if you don't already have a Druid and then you bring Mark of the Wild, like that's like I don't know, a good value.
Yeah, I would say that just comes down to your DPS comp. if you're bringing like a boomkin or something, then
Oh,
obviously.
you know what? Hold on. Anything we said about specific affixes, I might have been trolling because I didn't have it sorted. I want to sort it by this specific week, actually, just for reference.
Right in the middle.
Right there, from fortified, sanguine, volcanic.
One.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, oh my gosh. Alright. Or Mistweaver. Yeah, they have Ring of Peace, man. Invite these dudes. What's going on?
Yeah, and they keep getting like pages and pages of buffs like every patch. But, like, there's no way they're not strong at this
They're
point.
great. I'm sure they're great, dude. I'm gonna finish leveling my Mistweaver this week, I think. Let's do some meme Mistweaver Vengeance Demon Hunter keys.
I'm down.
Lit. I'll Tiger's
That-
Les. Actually, you don't need Tiger's Les. Whatever.
I can
I'll
run in
Ring
on the
of Peace
Frost
you.
Death Knight as well.
There you go.
My God.
Alright, I'll Tiger's Les you on the Frosty game. So that'll go. Holy Paladin. Yo, Holy Paladin I feel like has been chilling in the background like this whole season. Like, but secretly is really good. Like,
Yeah,
I've
their
done some
damage
knock
profile
hoods.
is low.
Oh, is that why I'm?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I did some knock hoods where like I was like, let's see how this elemental boss goes, and then the paladin just like everyone's just full health like all the time. Crazy.
Yeah, Paladin's healing is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Their damage profile is just not keeping up with other classes right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like having them in raid too.
Like,
Oh,
They're really
um,
fun, really good tank healers.
out of all the healers, like they just flat out bring the most mitigation, right? 1 minute sank or sack, Devo Aura, and then Aura Mastery to bump it up.
Oh.
There's just no healer that can compete with that right now.
2 holy priests above a 25. Yo,
Oh,
pray.
jeez.
Let's get it. Be number
Jeez.
3. Damn, that's crazy.
Those
Evoker's just
Evokers,
crushing it.
yeah.
So Evoker's what? Getting Giga nerfed, or they already were?
No, they're
They're
getting.
getting, yeah.
Their temporal anomaly healing.
Yeah, so that's actually been.
I
They've
didn't
actually
even play
taken.
that for so long, and then like suddenly it's good, and then it's getting nerfed, and I'm like, most of the keys I did as Evoker, I didn't play that talent because I didn't even know that it was like good,
Yeah,
and I was doing like
So-
20s and stuff. So I don't know if this nerf is actually as big as people say it is. Like
it is.
maybe you just don't play it. Oh, okay. Definitely for
So-
raid. but-
It's because it applies
anymore.
echoes on targets it goes through, like up to 6 people.
Mhm,
And those echoes are getting nerfed pretty much,
right.
like pretty hard.
Yeah, so right now in current iteration, when you temporal anomaly somebody, it's putting echoes on everybody at like the 35% or whatever that it is.
right.
But when you're using, like, say you put reversions on somebody, you're getting 100% value of golden hour. When this patch now goes live, where it's going to really hurt M+, is you're only going to get 33% of the golden hour as well. So that's something that they found out.
Shit. Okay.
So all
Interesting.
that's being nerfed.
Okay. Yeah, because the golden hour buff is probably more than anything. What?
Yeah, so you're
That
basically
makes sense. Whoa.
so instead of your second reversion that's going on people being at the full 15%, now it's only 30% of that 15%.
Mm-hmm.
So it is hurtful for them.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, that's where people were
Oh, wait.
okay with like the raid nerfs because they understood it,
Huh.
but that just took it too far.
Wait a minute. What am I? What? I'm so confused.
That's crazy.
Are you
It's
looking at
dropped-
what?
Yeah, it drops
flips
immediately.
because
Yeah,
the icon's not there, so I didn't notice. But Holy Priest is actually way more in 20 and up, and then when you go 25 and up, there's 0 of them or 2 of them. Sorry, not 0.
Yeah.
and then 12 is cool. Well, I guess that's a small enough number where that's actually like not that big.
it doesn't mean
It's not a
anything.
big like,
Yeah.
sample size, but I don't know.
As
I was like, wait, huh?
Is that the same for 15 and up? It's like, is it
let's
holy?
see.
I'm assuming it's holy.
Yeah, holy. Wow. Okay. And then discipline down
Yeah.
in the secret gutter. Okay.
It's
Like I really
basically-
haven't seen that many holy priests though. Is why I assumed. I guess
So-
I've just been playing with DB a lot.
My I met a guy while I was pushing on my paladin.
Uh-huh.
He is a holy priest main. He says they're basically like hard stuck on like 23s.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn.
I'm
anything
kind of
above
feeling
that.
it. I'm kind of feeling
anything
it.
going above that, you're basically having to flip to disc just for, you know, extending the mitigation.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Cool. Oh, and Shaman. We didn't talk about Shaman. Dude, Shaman is not right now because Sanguine, because of the healing rain, you have to move so much, but I'll play my Shaman a lot next week. It's so good. It's like such a smooth, kind of easy healer. Like, you just throw out so much damage. You kick fucking everything, you cap things, you slow things, you knock them up every 25 seconds, the knockup. It's like a DB from a mage, but it's a Resto Shaman with an infinite range melee kick CD. Like, dude, I swear Resto Shaman is like the pug captain. And it has Lust, so you get invited all the time. You're looking to pug.
That's true.
It's a classic pug champ.
Yeah, definitely. I think that they're undervalued. I think they're a lot stronger than what people want to let on right now.
Yo, has anyone played with Warriors?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do, what do you want to start with, 15 and up or 20 and up? What's like, I
Let's
think
do
20
20
and up is
20 and up,
good,
yeah. Yep.
Okay. So Fury is higher. I haven't really played with any Warriors. I was playing with Carmine's Warrior recently, but Carmine just fucking owns, so it's hard to say whether that was a Carmine thing or not. They don't really have anything that like I want to bring, you know? Or what do you guys think?
Well, I posted that warrior in my 20 temple earlier today. It's a Fury, and their IO wasn't like crazy high. It was like 25, 26 or something. But they were just destroying every single pack with Rampage. It was just insane. I'm like, what? I didn't even know that they were so huge, but they were almost gonna break 100k on a temple of like all places.
Wow.
It's like, this is insane.
Yeah, damn. Maybe they're really good if you know what you're doing. I haven't seen a ton of them though, so.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough. I was like, man, should I play warrior? Because like I want to know how this works.
Kind of don't like to invite them because if I'm tanking, that like I already have problems with threat, so I'm just like, I'm not like looking to add more of that. You know what I mean? I'd rather get like a rogue who does like the opposite thing. But I don't really play with anyone who mains warrior.
I mean, if you don't have a prot warrior, excuse me, they got the rally, I think, still.
That's true.
Rally.
Yeah, but
Pretty nice.
you know, God help you if you think your arms warrior's pressing rally. I mean, in like a random pug. Anyway, Rat Paladin even less than.
Yeah, fucking Rat Pal.
Yeah, but they're getting. We'll see. We'll come back later to Rat Paladins. You know. Oh, Marksman. What?
Makes sense.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's like not clear which one. I wish they'd put like an individual spec marker. Anyway, if you're listening, Raider.io. Yeah, Marksman. Yeah, I mean, I like BM. You've been playing a lot of BM. It's been doing really good.
Yeah, I feel like they bring the same. Like, I don't feel like there's a huge difference between the two in terms of what they bring to the table.
A little thing called misdirect, as we recently learned.
Yeah.
Holy shit, yo, I was so heartbroken.
Yeah.
BM Hunter misdirect doesn't exist. Your auto attack damage.
I think the biggest comparator between the two is just one has a more consistent profile, one has a very like high AoE bursty profile.
True. Yeah, I
So
like.
depending on group composition, what's required. I think that's.
I like adding the BM Hunter to like almost any comp. I think that's why they're pretty good. Because it's just like you're never like, oh no, it doesn't work. Like unless you're like really need a melee kick or something.
Yeah.
Like they bring a lust. Like I don't do keys high enough where like I care about them being too squishy. And like even they have buttons. Like Prey manages his buttons really well. Like lives and like pre-feign stuff. Like you can make it.
Yeah, that's like another interrupt by fading anything that's on you.
Yeah,
and
and
that Azure Vault pull.
Oh my god.
I pulled it up, but
I genuinely think that is the hidden like skill cap of playing Hunter.
yeah, and it's like invisible because if you feign something, like your healer doesn't notice. They just think you never were targeted, and you're just like shooting arrows,
Yep.
So it's sneaky, but I see it because I track stuff like that.
I see you.
Yeah. Outlaw and sub kind of similar levels. Sin Rogue kind of gone.
Yeah,
Seen
that
seen any Sin Rogues?
Sin should be good. With they had the mass AoE, like they should be good. I wish they were
Yeah.
good.
I feel like Rogue suffers from this thing, or not even suffers from, but like this chart suffers from this thing where like if one of these is 10% better, then 90% of them are gonna play. Like if you're a rogue, I feel like you're good at all your specs, or maybe not. I don't know. Like if I was a rogue player, I feel like I'd be good at all three, or I'd try to be good at all three. So like it might not be that like Sin Rogue is horrible, just like these ones are a little bit better. So people are like, not right now. Yo, we need rogue players. Comment if you're a rogue player you want to run keys. Shadow Priest pumping.
No less though. Less than what is that? Less comp was at 4,000, and then if you look at the other marksman and sub and all that.
True. Yeah, I mean when you factor in that Hunter has 3 different specs, like Hunter and Rogue. Well, I don't know why you would. Never mind. Mage is actually way lower.
Yeah, Mage has got no one.
Huh.
But it's
Like
crazy because
mages.
Fire is apparently S tier this week,
Right.
or
Well,
eight.
let's
I guess A
go-
tier or whatever.
So let's look at 20. Well, okay, we'll finish talking about the DPS. Oh, I should have split it melee and range. That's why there's so many. Look at. Yo, Havoc is. Why is this news to me that Havoc is good? I thought they were good and then in beta and then they got nerfed. Have they been good this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I never invite them. God damn it.
Yeah, I always thought they popped off.
And they're a good PI target too, right?
Yeah, they manage their sigils and like they have utility to bring. It just depends on whether or not they know how to do it well. I think.
Mm.
Yeah, I think their stun, AoE stun,
Chaos
darkness.
Nova, yeah.
Too
Chaos Nova's good.
much.
Imprison is really good.
Yeah,
As a
there's
skip
too much
too.
utility.
Yeah, true.
And their damage profile is actually good. Like, it's good, consistent AoE.
Whoa, 25 and up. Just
Oh,
priests,
jeez.
rogues. Bunch of feral. Yo, balance popping off. Balance is in such a weird spot. I don't know. I've been having fun playing it, but it's kind of annoying that I can't do keys like under 20 and have fun. Everything.
Oh yeah,
dead.
it's so much ramp.
And then it's like
All the dots.
yeah, like I'll dot everything and then just it's dead. Like I'm putting out my 3rd dot and I'm like getting ready to be popping off, and there's like 1 target left. I'm just like, okay, I'll just heal.
Yeah, it
honestly.
definitely sucks if you play with a bunch of burst classes.
Yeah.
Gotta play
Or
with other
Windwalker
classes
or
that
something.
ramp with you.
True. Yeah, I guess so. Cool. Alright, so we're looking at the highest keys of the week. Rot Warrior. Yo, Equinox. I've like seen him kind of like on YouTube, I think. I don't know if I've ever watched his streams, but I've heard of him.
True. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I watched
Yeah,
a
multiple
brewmaster
brews.
called Shaw.
Oh yeah. I've seen him.
Yeah, he made the switch into a full-time brewmaster. He was a prot warrior, but he was getting bored of it because it's so simple.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's a good mix. I mean, dude, this fucking bear doing a 27, the highest. Oh no, one of the highest. What the hell? Squishy vegan. The Tauren. Oh no, alert. Wait, they have a bio on Radar.io. Oh shit. Alright, well, hit them up for animal rights.
Oh wow,
Holy shit.
I love that.
Cool. They want to talk about. Let's hit them up. Next episode, we'll follow up. Cool. Oh, all right. Well, I think that was kind of it. I'm gonna brainstorm ideas for next week, but I thought it'd
Those
be
are all
cool to
enhanced.
kind
Really quick, those are all enhanced shamans,
of
right?
yeah
Yeah.
for 25s and up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys. I guess let me know what we should do next week, like you guys and anyone watching, I guess. I don't know how to end it, but yep, GG's. Thanks.